The hook, retain, reward framework. This is a three-part structure that drives almost every viral post that you've ever seen. It's not magic, it's systematic audience psychology applied to content creation. This framework comes directly from Alex Hormozi's course, $100 Million Leads, and it's worth studying deeply because it works across every content and platform. So you have hook, retain, reward. The goal of the hook is at the beginning of the video is to get them to stop scrolling and notice your content within the first 1 to 3 seconds. Number 2, retain. Keep them watching through curiosity, entertainment, or value delivery. And number 3, reward. Satisfy their reason for consuming with payoff that justifies the time investment. Master these 3 elements of your content and your content will perform in the top 1% of social media if you do it good enough on a consistent basis. Ignore them and you'll blend into the noise. Now, I'm gonna break this down. The hook. The goal of the hook is to get them to notice your content. You want to give somebody a reason to consume the content that you just posted within the first 3 seconds. If you don't hook attention immediately, nothing else matters because they'll scroll past without ever seeing your message. So like I said earlier, if your video is good at the 10-second point, but the first 5 seconds or 6 seconds weren't good, you might risk your video not working because you left the good part 5 seconds in, and people really are only giving you the first 3, if that. Sometimes it's even the first second. So sometimes what people do is they have like a quick little highlight at the beginning and then the video goes, There's all kinds of strategies to it. You just got to play around with it, and I'd recommend just getting started because it can be a little bit overwhelming. A big point here is to make content that looks like what they will expect will reward them. Otherwise, no matter how good your content actually is, better looking content will hook them before yours even has a chance. And this is why thumbnail and opening frame matter more than you think. So like the beginning of the video and the photo cover for your video on your post. Cross-platform formatting. So the same video with different packaging. An Instagram Reel, TikTok video, and YouTube Short can all be the exact same video file, just packaged for each platform with the right cover image and format expectations. Sometimes Instagram is a different type of audience that likes things a certain way than TikTok, and TikTok has a different way that people like things than maybe YouTube, right? So just adjusting it to whatever makes sense for that platform. That's typically minor stuff, and it can have a huge impact, right? So platform specific expectations. Make content look like what people are expected to seeing on each platform. TikTok users expect raw and authentic. Instagram users expect slightly more polished, and YouTube Shorts viewers want more value or entertainment. Match those expectations or you're going to lose the attention and the click. As far as retain goes, you want to keep them watching. The goal of retaining is to keep them watching the video, because if you can retain a viewer, the algorithm is going to push your content further, right? So we retain audience attention through curiosity. People want to know what happens next, and the moment that they can predict the rest of your video, they're gone. So Alex Hormozi, guy, as you can see right here on the screen, he has 3 retention methods that I found really helpful myself. Number 1 is lists, number 2 is steps, and number 3 is stories. Lists are things like ABCD formats, tier lists, rankings such as 5 things you need to know about X, or rating every approach from worst to best, as lists create natural retention because people want to see the complete ranking. They want to see from start to finish. Like steps, how it works, how to do something, processes from start to finish. For example, how I do X in 60 seconds. Steps create retention through sequential curiosity. So what's the next step? People are curious about what the next step is. That's why that works also. And then stories, things that happen, experiences, moments, entertainment-driven narratives that keep people watching to see the resolution. An example of this is somebody tried to do X. Here's what happened. The goal is not to inform, it's to entertain people while informing them. Education wrapped in entertainment wins every time. Now, we're moving on to reward. The goal of the reward is to satisfy their reason for consuming the content. So you want to think about it in terms of value per second. How good your content is depends on how often it rewards the audience divided by the time it takes to consume it. Think value per second. The same person who gets bored 3 seconds into a 10-second video may binge read a 900-page book. That same person may also binge watch a TV series for 8 hours straight. There's no such thing as too long, only too boring. And that's literally from Alex Hormozi himself. What this means, don't obsess over video length, obsess over reward frequency. Pack value, entertainment, or payoff into every second. A 60-second video with constant rewards beats a 15-second video with 0 payoff. Some good resources to check out are Alex Hormozi's books, $100 Million Leads and $100 Million Offers. He also has some free courses online about these frameworks, and a lot of this information is based directly on them. Extremely helpful for understanding content strategy, and it's what a lot of this is based off of.